If you need any Xbox or PlayStation codes or any cheap PC games, use the referral link in the description. It will take you over to g2a.com. They already have a discount on most of their goods, and if you use the code CHES at checkout, you can get yourself an extra 3% off as well. Hey guys, how's it going? Ches back again and welcome to episode number 5 of the second season here at AC Milan. We are going to be ending the transfer window today, and thank you again for all of your feedback on yesterday's video with regards to what we should do with the wide player situation. I've added a couple of the most popular out of Serie A or Italian national pool options that we got. Of course, we're only signing Italian nationals or people that are based in Serie A, but we are allowed one signing per season from outside of those parameters. And the two most popular in the comment section of the previous episode were Riyad Mahrez and Quincy Promes as well, the guy from Spartak Moscow. So we're waiting for scout reports back on them. It's a shame that you can't get such quick fire scout reports back. Like, there's only like 10 days left in the window. I'd love to get like a scout report back in the first 5 days, even if it's just a rough one, so you have an idea of what their stats might be. But you actually have to wait like 12 to 18 days to get the scout report. So hopefully we'll get some idea of what Mahrez and Promes look like. But we are also looking at Domenico Berardi, of course, at Atleti, Mohamed Salah of Roma. If we scroll down here as well, Felipe Anderson of Lazio, Balde Keita from Lazio, and Lorenzo Insigne from Napoli. I don't really have a preference. I mean, maybe Felipe Anderson. Perhaps Felipe Anderson would be my preference of everybody on this list, but right now I'm not sure. So we are in the process of potentially selling, if I go to transfer negotiations, we're in the process of maybe selling Kevin Prince Boateng to Hamburg for £6 million. He's also on £60,000 a week, so that would bump our wage budget, and we could fiddle with the budget slightly to give us more wiggle room, so to speak, in the window. I may actually ask the board for a little bit of extra money as well. Or do I hold off to that for January? No, we might as well. Let's say we'll get to the semi-final of the Domestic Cup. We obviously won it last year. And I'll ask for an extra 10 million. Go on board. Be nice. We asked for about 12 last year, and they gave me an extra 5.5. So anything they could give me extra here would help. But I'm going to go and throw some bids in for every single one of those players, and I'll use players that we already have that we're wanting to get rid of as a make weight in all of them, and then we'll have a look and see what they say in response to all of those deals. The board have come back, and they will actually give me around about 5.5 million again, so we will accept that. Thank you very much. And that moves our transfer budget up to 14.5-ish. 14-ish. It's decent, it's better than it was, and hopefully if Kevin Prince Boateng's deal is confirmed within the next couple of days, that'll bump us up to about 20-ish. So we all 6 emails. Scout reports, no. Transfer offers unacceptable for everybody, but we have had the offer accepted for Balde Keita. Transfer talks are broken down between Hamburg and Kevin Prince because they can't agree on wages. Right then. Well, we might look to use Kevin Prince in another deal. We've had some matches rescheduled, presumably for cup competitions. Let's try and discuss terms with Balde Keita. And he looks like this is a deal that is definitely going to happen, and we can always fall back on this one. But I would prefer to sign someone else over Balde Keita if possible. Napoli are not interested in Fernando Torres, which is fine. Will they be interested in Kevin Prince Boateng? I doubt it, but we've got a little bit more money to offer them now, so we'll offer them 14 plus Kevin Prince Boateng, and we'll see what they say to that. I might use Kevin Prince in the other deals as well, unless they say they are interested. Lazio are interested in Fernando Torres. They want a little bit more money for Felipe Anderson. That's not a problem. How about £12 million plus Felipe Torres plus Fernando Torres? And they're not interested in Torres at Atleti. How about Kevin Prince plus 13 for Domenico Berardi? Still waiting to hear back from the scout about Mahrez and Promes, but we have about a week left. A week left, basically. 3 days till the Udinese game, and then a few days after that, and then obviously the 10 individual hour slots on deadline day. So there's still plenty of time to get some stuff done. Real Madrid might be selling Toni Kroos to Manchester United by the looks of things. We've had some more emails back. Scouted France, it's fine. Keita's accepted the offer with the offer for Kevin Prince Boateng and for Felipe Anderson and Domenico Berardi have both been accepted. Right then. That adds a little bit more to the mix. because I wasn't expecting them to accept that Domenico Berardi one just yet. Offer for Felipe Anderson has been accepted too. Now, Felipe Anderson is my preference, but Domenico Berardi was the initial player we wanted to go and get, and he went to Atleti instead of us, but clearly hasn't done very well at Atleti. Did they say they were interested in Kevin Prince? They're not interested in Kevin Prince. That sucks. I'll try and use someone else. I may actually... where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Let's use Bonaventura plus 8 million for Lorenzo Insigne. I'd probably go for Insigne over Domenico Berardi, but I'd go for Berardi over everybody else, perhaps. Oh, there are so many options, so many players we could buy, and I don't know which one to do. Players leaving on international duty, that's fine. They are interested. They are interested in Bonaventura, but they want a little bit more money. Okay, how about 13 plus Bonaventura? That totals about 27.5 million. They might, I'm pretty confident they'll accept that. Felipe Anderson has accepted the contract offer. Domenico Berardi wants a bigger squad role. Okay, well, we'll offer him crucial first-team player, because he will be a crucial first-team player. He'll start ahead of Bernardeschi. Oh, I think I'm going to get Berardi if he's able to finalise contract terms. If not, we'll get Insigne. If he's able to accept contract terms, if we're able to even get an offer accepted. If not, we'll get Felipe Anderson. Yes. Right, Udinese. Kuczka steals that off the man in the midfield. We'll get it quickly to Jose Mauri, and he's got Carlos Bacca making moves down the line. Play him in. Pires is the man closing him down, but I tell you what, Bacca's done really well. We'll square that across. Oh, it's going to reach Kuczka. I thought it was going to go to the man in the middle. Kuczka shot deflected. It wasn't meant for Kuczka. That would have been a simple tap-in from the man in the middle, but Bacca's pass was nowhere near good enough, unfortunately. A glorious opportunity for us to take a 1-0 lead, but somehow I fluffed it up. Verratti. Mauri. Kuczka's got space to run into here, and Kuczka's in behind. Kuczka for 1-0 AC Milan. A simple finish. That was a lot easier to put together than the earlier couple of moves. Kuczka with so much space, their defence just parted through the middle, and he was able to run from deep, played in around the corner by Jose Mauri. Where's the rest of the defence? There's 3 people here at the bottom trying to mark 2 people nearer the ball, and then Kuczka was just like, well, I'll just go in here then, shall I? Be through one-on-one and then put it in the back of the net. 1-0 AC Milan. Descilio pokes it down the line. Bonaventura will get onto the end of it. Descilio will look for Mauri. Mauri will look for Bacca. Bacca dances past the man, surely to be 2. Yes, Karnezis gets something on it, but it's not enough to keep it out. That was a really nice move, actually. Coming up from the very deep left flank and just passing it forward once, and then inside and forward a little bit more, and then forward a little bit more. Completely broke the defender's ankles. He slid in there and was nowhere near the ball. Lovely turn by Carlos Bacca. And then the finish, I wanted to try and play it across the floor. I always end up over-pressing the shoot button. They always chip it up. I'd love to just... I tried to just tap the button so that they stroke it home on the floor. I'm going to have to practice that. But thankfully, this time around, despite chipping it up slightly and the goalkeeper getting something on it, he couldn't keep it out. 2-0 AC Milan. Oh, lovely footwork from Bernardeschi to get past the man. Kuczka's making a nice run into the space as well. He's already got one Kuczka, and, oh, well, surely that has to be at least a yellow card. He's chopped him from behind. I could shoot from here, but you're not going to book him. This referee is so... No, he is. I was going to say, this referee is so lenient. Someone got chopped from behind earlier as well. 2-footed, in fact, Verratti, and the referee gave nothing. This time we do get a free kick. Bernardeschi's got the best free kick stats. Nobody's really... Oh, no, Florenzi could do quite well. Go on, then. I am tempted to have a shot, and I'm going to. Florenzi from 35 yards. Florenzi? Oh, not a bad free kick. Karnezis makes the save. That was better than I thought it was going to be. Heavy touch by Pires, and Bacca could be in. Is this a costly mistake for the Udinese backline? There you go, we did it. That's what I mean when I stroke it home on the floor. Lovely finish by Carlos Bacca. Was forced wide by the defenders, and the goalkeeper was pretty close to his post as well. But by keeping it down and on the floor, he squeezed it inside that near post. Seemingly running further and further to the right-hand side, and then just rolling it in that near post. That's a very nice finish. There's not much to aim for there, and if he chips it, keeper probably makes a save because it's at a comfortable height. But that's the sort of finish I was talking about, and now we've executed it perfectly. 3-0 AC Milan. Bonaventura steals it off your man. Oh, we're on the breakaway. Bacca's making a good run. Go on then, we'll just play him in. Perfectly weighted, and Carlos Bacca's in for his hat-trick perhaps. Bacca, Yeah, oh, gorgeous finish again. Tucking it into the bottom corner with that P-roller of a finish. 3 goals for Carlos Bacca, 4 for AC Milan. We got off to a dodgy start with a draw against Palermo yesterday, but I tell you what, we have absolutely destroyed Udinese here. They didn't stand a chance. 4-0, and there's still over 20 minutes left in the game. Chilio out to Bonaventura. Niang's made a run, but despite the ball being played into his path, the final whistle goes. A convincing 4-0 victory away from home against Udinese. A hat-trick for Carlos Bacca. 3 points on the board for the first time in Serie A this season. 2 games played, 4 points. Let's go and get ourselves a new signing as well. Okay, Berardi has accepted the contract, but now Napoli have accepted the offer of 13 million plus Bonaventura for Lorenzo Insigne. He wants 100 grand a week, which isn't a problem for us to afford. Now I really am stuck with a decision to make. Insigne, well, hopefully we'll accept the contract first. Let's maybe get the contract signed before we make any assumptions. But potentially Insigne, Berardi, Balde Keita and Felipe Anderson will have all accepted contracts. Which one do I sign? Oh, jeeps. Which one do I sign? We've got 6 emails. Have we... Oh, update from Spain, don't care. I'll have a look through those youth scouting things. Offer for by Niang. 10.5 million from Sunderland. No, he's staying. Thank you very much. He's not going anywhere. Insigne is accepted. Who's also in contract talks? Balde Keita is also in contract talks with Wolfsburg. That's fine. We'll let Balde Keita go to Wolfsburg. I don't mind about that. But Insigne, Berardi, Anderson. A lot of people were saying that they didn't want me to get rid of Bonaventura. And Bonaventura is part of the Insigne deal. And on that basis, that a lot of you guys were saying don't sell Bonaventura, I'll go for Berardi. We'll get Berardi. £13 million plus Kevin Prince Boateng. Deal done. We have ourselves a new right-sided midfielder. I will, as such, have to now reject the offers for Felipe Anderson and Lorenzo Insigne and Balde Keita. Apologies if you were hoping to see one of those guys in an AC Milan shirt. Maybe next season or maybe in January, who knows. But right now, we've brought in Domenico Berardi. We tried to sign him last year. We failed. We ran out of money, I think, in the end. Or actually, I think I may have actually screwed up the potential deal. Where are you down here? Domenico Berardi. He's on a yellow card for some reason. But even though he's been playing in Spain, that's odd. Unless our next game is in Europe, in which case it might be European competition that he's close to a ban for. Let's have a look, shall we? No, Juventus. How can he be on a yellow card? How can he be 1 yellow card away from a ban after playing for Atleti in Serie A? What? Never mind. Juventus. Our Champions League group is Anderlecht, Benfica, and Borussia Dortmund as well. That's a difficult group. We've got Juventus next, Anderlecht and Sassuolo, one of Berardi's former 2 sides now. I'm going to go and have a look through these youth scouts, and then we'll do transfer deadline day. Right, transfer deadline day. I'll move myself to the middle of the screen so you can see these top deals and latest deals as we move through. We are the second highest deal of the entire window so far, with Verratti coming to us for 58 million. James Rodriguez, though, has gone to Bayern Munich for 76 million. That was the figure initially PSG said they wanted for Verratti. So to be fair, we saved 18 million on that deal. But for 76, we could have signed James. I'm happy with Verratti, though. James is a little bit too further forward than we were looking for. Plus, we signed James at Chelsea anyway, so that doesn't matter. Rakitic has gone to PSG to replace Verratti. And Rodriguez is actually the most recent deal that's gone through in the window. Hopefully, there'll be a couple of other deals that will spice things up for the rest of the season in here. Alvaro Dominguez has gone from Borussia Mönchengladbach to Malaga. Another offer for Mbaye Niang, who we will reject, or which we will reject. Mbaye Niang is staying here. Still looking to sell on Torres and Paletta and a couple of others. Anderson has gone from Ajax to Chelsea. A couple of loan deals. I could have... A few people were saying I should loan in the 2 potential regens, but it's pointless. The whole idea was buying them in so that we could loan them out. We've got another email here, so presumably that means we've got another bid, and it is. It's for... we've got one for Torres! Yes! And Mbaye Niang is not leaving, but Fernando Torres might be. 5 million from Hanover. I'm just going to accept it. We've had to wait almost until the very end of the window to get an offer for Torres. I don't want to lose it. and have to unnecessarily keep him at the club. And that will hopefully build our transfer budget for January as well. Players sold. Torres has gone to Hanover for £5 million. Good. We still have a number of players here that we want to sell on, but as of yet, no bids for them. We will, though. Which, oh, look out, loads of deals there. An offer for Calabria, 1 year loan, that's good. There was a couple of big ones there. Christian Eriksen was involved as well, I think. Let's have a quick look, shall we? Player loaned out, that's fine, we know we just did that. Christian Eriksen to Manchester United for £38.5 million. And João Mario, crucially, for this series, has moved to Roma in Serie A from Sporting Lisbon for £29 million. Christian Eriksen 38.5, which actually just outdoes the third highest transfer, which actually no, it's by about £10 million, isn't it? From Rakitic. Rakitic was £28 million. We were 58, and James 76. 3 hours to go. One thing we will get this year that we didn't get last year is an added boost to our transfer budget from. We'll accept that. He can go to Forest. From being involved in European football, we should get at least £8 million, and if we can get out of the group stage, we'll get an extra £10 million added to our budget for the January transfer window, which will come in handy. Whoa, massive deal. Karim Benzema goes to Borussia Mönchengladbach. I'm getting all my team names mixed up right now. Goes to Borussia Dortmund for £47 million. Ruf goes from Anderlecht to Real Madrid the other way for £1.8 million. But that is now the third biggest deal of the window, £47 million. So many big deals done in this window. Massive deals. That, however, is going to round out this transfer window. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel too to ensure you don't miss out on any further videos from this series. Tonelli wants to leave in the next window. Maybe we'll consider selling him on. We've got some players here, most notably this guy, Fabio Barros, 89 to 94 potential. I'm desperate to sign him up, but I'm not going to start training him yet until his physicals start to grow, because I don't want to stunt his physical growth. This young goalkeeper still looks like he could be great. I may start training him sooner rather than later, although we have Rafael. I could call him up maybe towards January and then try and loan him out. Same with Americo Ortiz, a left winger, who we could look to loan out, potential of up to 85, but actually this guy, 50, no, we'll release him, decided, and we'll release you too. Fabio Barros, I'm particularly excited about him at left back, 89 to 94 potential. That's what we want. That's what we wanted from our Scout Future Star, but unfortunately our Scout Future Stars didn't offer us the players that we were looking for, the quality of player we were looking for. But that's how the league table looks right now. We are third, which is a place lower than where we finished last year, but still loads of teams unbeaten so far this season, but only two with a 100% record, Napoli and Inter Milan. Inter, of course, won Serie A last year, and as of yet, they haven't conceded a single goal. We've only conceded one, and we've scored 5 now after the 1-0 draw against Palermo and the 4-0 win against Udinese. Next up, Juventus. Big game against Juve, and then we'll be into European action against Anderlecht. So, like I say, drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel to make sure you don't miss out on any further episodes. There's a huge, you cannot underestimate how big this video is later on tonight. A My Player vote. I need your feedback on that. So make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss out. The video will go into your sub boxes probably a little bit earlier than at 8 PM. Maybe 6 or 7. I might put it live a little bit earlier because I want to get as many people to see it as possible. So make sure you're ready for that a little bit later. But for now, that's all from me. I'll see you next time.